Hello friends, and welcome to Beginner Stock Hub. All right friends, let's get started with a very interesting experiment. Yes, this experiment is something each one of you should do right now. What kind of experiment? You need to create a list. What kind of list? Friends, let's assume a very important scenario, the very reason why you clicked this video to watch. I am here to explain exactly that topic. If you want proper clarity, this experiment is essential. Imagine that today your account is credited with 10 crores. What would you do with that amount? Obviously, you would spend it, right? You would buy a lot of things. So here's what you need to do. Write down a detailed list of all the things you would purchase if you suddenly had 10 crores in your account. I am being completely genuine, friends. You can pause this video anytime and take your time to list everything you want to buy. If you want full clarity about this topic, your answer lies in this list. I expect that by now you must have paused the video and prepared your list. Now let's move forward. Let's analyze. If 10 crores are in someone's hand, what would the majority of people choose to buy first? A house, and not just any house, but at least worth 5 to 6 crores. Maximum people would invest in purchasing a house. What about cars, dream cars? Not normal ones, but expensive cars worth 2 to 3 crores. Many people would have planned foreign trips as well. Vacationing abroad, luxury travel plans, branded clothes, high-end watches, and other luxurious items. So what's the real story here? Most people literally squander their wealth recklessly. This is exactly where the problem starts. Everyone knows that being rich doesn't mean automatically being a millionaire. In fact, less than 1% of people in India are true millionaires. Now imagine if your list looks like what I just mentioned, buying luxury cars, huge homes, foreign trips, and you end up spending 7 to 8 crores out of those 10 crores. Guess what? You will fall into the category of the 99% who just appear wealthy but never become real millionaires. So what does it take to become a true millionaire? There are 3 basic rules for achieving that. If you want, I can make a detailed video on each rule. Just comment below and let me know. But the most important one, the golden rule, is saving. Yes, friends, saving is an essential and fundamental principle that must be part of your wealth-building strategy. I'm not just talking theoretically. I will prove this to you with real examples. Let me give you one such example from the famous show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You all know this show has been running for decades, and many winners have gained fame. Let me talk about one specific winner, Sushil Kumar. In 2011, he won 5 crores on KBC. However, by 2020, he declared himself bankrupt. What went wrong? His entire wealth vanished. Why? Due to poor financial habits, addictions, and lack of planning. Today, he earns his livelihood by selling milk and working as a teacher. This is the harsh reality of unmanaged wealth. It's not only in India. Let me give you an example from the UK. Michael Carroll, a famous person who won a huge lottery prize in 2002. How much did he win? He won a whopping £9,736,131, about 100 crore rupees in Indian rupees. Yet today, he works as a garbage collector. Why? Because of the same reason. No saving habits, no financial planning, and uncontrolled spending. So the golden rule here is very simple. Saving. It's not about cutting down essential expenses, like not paying electricity bills or turning off fans. That's not what I'm telling you. It's about controlling unnecessary expenses, the ones you don't really need. Luxury cars, expensive watches, big houses without purpose. All of that should have a limit. Knowing your limits is critical. The biggest mistake people make is buying beyond their means. For example, if you can afford a 20,000 rupees phone, don't buy a 1 lakh one. If your budget allows a 5 lakh car, don't buy a 25 to 30 lakh SUV and burden yourself with massive EMIs. This is the core principle, and you must work on this first. That's how you'll be able to chase your dreams of becoming rich and successful. I am not telling you to become stingy, but to be wise with your money. Savings don't mean extreme frugality, but disciplined spending. Your first step towards becoming a millionaire is developing the habit of saving. No matter how much you earn, whether your salary doubles, triples, or grows tenfold, if you don't control your expenses, you'll remain in the same financial mess. Let me tell you one more golden rule. Set your own limits. Knowing your financial limits is mandatory. Why do people fall into problems? Because they don't set personal limits. They end up buying things beyond their affordability. Expensive phones, big houses, luxury cars. All this leads to financial disaster. Again, the key is plan properly and save regularly. Many examples like Sushil Kumar and Michael Carroll prove this. It doesn't matter whether you had 5 crores or 100 crores. If your mindset isn't strong, your wealth will vanish. So start implementing this simple principle today. Earn money, but above all, learn how to save and plan. Your future self will thank you for it. If you found value in today's session, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Beginner Stock Hub for more simple and clear stock market knowledge. See you in the next video.